told y'all they were fluffing the numbers. Video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Let's get into this. So I told y'all from the very beginning that I believe that the United States government, I don't know if it's intentionally or not, but they are not giving us consistent numbers. And I'll say this until I'm blue in the face. If you go back and look at the totality of what's going on with you know what, this has been going on since last year, ladies and gentlemen, since last year. And we're wondering why, oh, there's a spike. Oh my God, there's this. We're leading the world and all of this stuff. They are playing us, in my personal opinion. They are not accurately representing what's going on. They can scale up the numbers as high as they want. They can scale up the toll as high as they want. All they have to do is say, you know what? We're not getting the desired outcome. We're not getting the numbers that we want to represent to the people to continue to have the outrage going. So we're going to start categorizing everything. Even asymptomatic people, we're going to categorize them. Even if you were sitting here one day and you went, oh, and you were asymptomatic, it didn't have nothing to do with what happened to you. They categorize it. There's documents and paperwork. I'm going to share my Twitter account where I show all this stuff. I'm showing documents where they're telling doctors that if you even presumptive, even if the test has not occurred and you feel that this person has this or they have some symptoms related, you diagnose. Ladies and gentlemen, that don't make sense. But I don't want you to just hear it from me. Hear it from the horse's mouth. Roll the film.
Can you talk about your concerns about deaths being misreported by coronavirus because of either lack of testing or standards for how they're characterized?
So I think in this country, we've taken a very liberal approach to mortality. And I think the reporting here has been pretty straightforward over the last 5 to 6 weeks. Prior to that, when there wasn't testing in January and February, that's a very different situation and unknown. There are other countries that if you had a pre-existing condition, and let's say the virus caused you to go to the ICU and then have a heart or kidney problem, some countries are recording that as a heart issue or a kidney issue and not a COVID-19 death. Right now, we're still recording it, and the great thing about having forms that come in and a form that has the ability to mark it as COVID-19 infection, the intent is right now that if someone dies with COVID-19, we are counting that as a COVID-19 death.
Can you be sure? I mean, you hear from coroners that that's not necessarily the case. Or are you sure? How can you be confident about that? And is there any concern that it skews the?
I told you. I had a nurse come out against me on the Twitter. She says she's a supporter of mine, but she's adamantly disagreed with me about me saying that doctors and nurses are being told, now we have facts, that they're being told to categorize ambiguous cases as you know what. They're told to categorize ambiguous cases. So when you go into intake, you have some symptoms, they're going to say you have XYZ. And they're going to put that on the paper without giving you a test. And if you somehow go into intensive care and there's still no diagnosis or prognostics and you pass, they're going to put that on your certificate. They're going to put that, the OME are going to classify that later, post-mortem. And if they don't do it that way, if the doctors are ambiguous about it and you pass, or you come in for any other reason and you pass, they're going to say, oh, was there multi-organ failure? Was there this, and that? Okay, just say that they have that without even a test. I'm telling you. And that's them determining that on your certificate, on your D certificate. Yeah, y'all know I can't say some of these words. They're gonna knock me off of here. On your certificate that you get from the doctor, the physician at the hospital. Fluffing the numbers. Now, do I believe this is a legitimate thing and people are being affected? Yeah, I do. But do I think they're being affected in the proportionality that we see? No. They are not. Hear me as I'm telling you. They are defrauding us. And one of the reasons they're doing this to us is because they want to take your freedoms. I'm telling you, this is not done in good faith, ladies and gentlemen. They change their mind and scenario and numbers and calculations every 5 minutes. They want to see how far they can take you losing your freedom. They tell you can't come outside. What? We don't have no cases over here. We can't come outside. We have a curfew. You can't eat there. You can't go there. We close your business down because we decide. Not the people, but we decide if it's essential or non-essential. You can't go to church in the congregation, but you can go to the grocery store and pile up. You can go to Planned Parenthood and pile up, but you can't go to church. As if that's more infectious than going to the grocery store. They're going to all these other places that people utilize. When people deliver food to you, they can be infected, asymptomatic, and get you sick. When you go to these restaurants and do takeout, they can get you sick. Somebody can be in there sick. Do you think a person who goes to the doctor and they have to quarantine, that they're somehow not going to go to the grocery store to stack up for the next 15 days? You think they're going to sit at home and starve? No, they're not. They're going to go to the grocery store with you. They're just going to put a mask on and they're going to try not to cough. Come on, people. I want y'all to think about this. Links will be in the description section. Let me know what you think. Comment. I want to hear from you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications. Make sure you visit the Officer Tatum store where you get all the cool merch. Put the discount code LOCKDOWN and you'll get 10% off the entire store. We're going to come up with some new stuff, man, because I want to give y'all a more robust discount. I want to do more for you because some people are really hurting right now. Some people don't have no jobs. We'll do something better on the next video. We'll talk about it. So make sure you visit the Officer Tatum store. A great way to support the channel. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.